name is Shay Toya, and I hope everyone is having an absolutely amazing Tuesday. You guys, it's been a super long time since I've gone live, but I think it's super important. If you are currently watching, please let me know. As you guys can see in the title, today we are talking about the reason why I decided to become an entrepreneur. Honestly, I'm very passionate about entrepreneurship. No one in my family was an entrepreneur, but I'm super blessed that I was, introduced to entrepreneurship at such a young age. And I thought, why not talk about this topic since, it's been a while since I've gone live, I might as well do so. So I just wanted to share a little bit about myself. I plan on, going ahead and going live more. I've been super focused on talking about Facebook stories and Instagram stories, because honestly, guys, you get a lot more views using those Facebook stories and Instagram stories, but I can get a lot more quality of content using Facebook Live. So why not? And then also it can help me grow my quality and quantity of content using YouTube, which I'm going to start as well with the new year. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick. And Jamal, thank you. I really do appreciate that. And if you guys are watching, please let me know. And then also if you catch the replay, let me know as well. And as I said, today I'm going to hop on here real quick and share my story of why I became an entrepreneur. You guys, I'm actually born and raised here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I personally love this city. Some people hate it, some people love it. I love it. It's like I live in a 24-hour city. I go to California or Utah or all these. I feel like I travel a lot of places on the West Coast for whatever reason. And when you could travel other locations, it's like things actually close at 10 o'clock and it's like, I'm hungry. Or you get into town and you're hungry from traveling all day and it's like everything's closed. So I prefer Las Vegas because there's things that are open later in the evening as well. So I'm here, born in Las Vegas. My parents are not born here, so they moved here and I was born here. And so my son and my daughter, that's, I'm currently pregnant, she'll be born here as well, which is amazing. So I was born here, and when I graduated high school, guys, I had honestly no idea what I wanted to do. So when I graduated high school, I actually decided to become a medical assistant. And then once I graduated, being a medical assistant, it takes about 9 months to to go to school and go through your internship, which was awesome. But when I got out, I figured out an average medical assistant makes about $15 an hour. I was like, oh no. I was like, what am I supposed to do with that? And so at the time I was also working at Ross. And guess what, guys? I was working at Ross and I was like, I got a job at the Palms making about $18 an hour. So I actually made more money working at the Palms with no education than I would have made as a medical assistant after I paid student loans and, I took out student loans to become a medical assistant. And so when I went to school when I got a job at the Palms, I stayed there, guys, for 2 or 3 years. And honestly, I loved working there. It was pretty amazing. I worked with great people. I met a lot of great people. But when I did turn 21, I did get a job as a bartender at the D Casino. I had worked there for a little while, but then got let go because the D Casino, the layover rates are really high. And so they did not keep me at my end of my probation, which at the time I was super upset. But now I'm super blessed because at the time I ended up going to work at this other bar, and that's where I ended up meeting Kevin. And that was all history. But we actually went to elementary school together as well, which is pretty amazing. So I ended up doing that. And then I was still in school, going to college, just taking courses. I was like, I have no idea what I want to do with my life, just taking courses. And so I ended up getting another job as a cocktail waitress at this bar here in Las Vegas. You guys might have heard of it before. It's called Hustler. And honestly, guys, it was probably one of the funnest jobs that I ever had in my life. Super fun, I got to experience a lot of great things, got to meet a lot of famous people working at the Hustler. I met, he's a boxer. I can't even think of it. I met Mike Tyson. I met Mayweather. I met Angel, the magic guy. So I met a lot of great people working at Hustler. But honestly, guys, I just wanted more. Money was good. Tips were great. But at the end of the day, I wanted to do something with my life more than just being a pretty face, which was super important to me. So luckily I got introduced at the age of 21 from my great friend. And she introduced me to a great company and invited me to a meeting. And then at the time I was like, I don't personally know anyone. Like the guy that was speaking, his name was Jeff, and he was making about $50,000 a month, which is at the time was amazing. And I personally did never know anyone that could do so either. But yeah, so I was just super excited to be introduced to such a great company. I had no idea anything about entrepreneurship. So the last now, fast forward 9 years later, I've had to work on myself a lot. There's a lot of different things that comes with being an entrepreneur, and there's a lot of different ways that you have to work on yourself to do better and be better. Luckily, I've done what I needed to do to learn more about entrepreneurship. My fiance Kevin, we actually work in business together, which is absolutely amazing. I get to work from home, and I'm just super blessed that the last few years we've worked hard and we've been able to, build a business and show our kids as they get older this thing called entrepreneurship. They'll never have to work from the bottom like we've had to, which I'm super excited for. That's pretty much my story. I love helping moms who either want to become an entrepreneur but don't know how to, or maybe you're currently a home business owner or a network marketer and you're just struggling growing your business online. I have an actually educational platform that can help you do so if that's you, or if you're possibly looking to get in business for yourself, please connect with me. I actually have a free PDF that will share with you guys 5 top different ways on how to grow a business online. So I have many different options because guess what? I love helping entrepreneurs. I love helping people who want to become an entrepreneur because I'm very passionate about it. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick and share my story. If you guys are watching the replay, please let me know. Or if you're on right here, John, I guess, thanks. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing day. As I said, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and just share my story of why I got started with entrepreneurship. It's been a super long time since I've done a live, but I think it's super important as we go into the new year. Why not share my story of why I got started? So if you guys are watching the replay, please let me know. Or if you are on right now, I do see there's a couple of people on. I'd love to know so I can say hello. But you guys have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.